Okay, okay.
So talk about today. You had a shorter practice. What you were doing in preparation for tomorrow night.
Well, we had 3 really good pad days. I mean, 3 really good pad days. Basically, what the day was is just a recovery day for him, just to where we can really get good work tomorrow. John, I mean, I'm talking about I couldn't have asked for any more in those 3 pad days we had, especially the last one we had yesterday. I mean, the effort was excellent. The finishing was exactly what we wanted. And, again, the consistency is still not there. But today was the day we basically let them recover, let them get ready for our scrimmage tomorrow night, and we got that done today. And basically, again, today was what we call like assignment, alignment, communication. I mean, guys just getting their techniques without having to be wide open.
Since Anthony Miller got here, he looks very smooth. Talk about him, not just the physical part, but the mental part, picking up what you want.
Well, the thing right now with him is he's new. He's one of the newest guys that we've got in here. He's basically just learning the system right now. He's doing a good job of learning the system. He's fitting right in, with Kiki and Alex in that position that we got for him. And basically, the competition right there, because all he did is just made the competition even more when he came in here.
What do you expect from him?
Well, I mean, I expect him, just like I do all those other 3, John, is to compete, to be able to, in that position, usually in third down, that position, you want guys that is going to be able to make plays and be where they need to be, and that's what we expect that whole position to do.
What do you see from
Well, it's good to have him back. Obviously, his size does matter, and getting him back and getting him in the swing of things. He came off the COVID. He's starting to get more and more reps right now with us, and he's one of those guys that we're counting on at that position to be able to help us. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed.
What have you seen from Shaq Lawson so far? What can he do with the defense?
Well, I was with Shaq in Buffalo, and shoot, Shaq was a pass rusher up there. When we got him from the Dolphins, obviously when we brought him in here, he fits kind of what Lovey would like to do. And again, the competition in that group that he's come into right now is basically just making him even better and better and better, because we've got big numbers right there at that position. And man, he's just in there and doing what he needs to do. And of course, we're getting to see what we thought he was.
What about him as an athlete makes him fit within the scheme?
Well, he's quick. He's great movement. He's got a great first step. Lovey loves that in those guys at that position. And, he plays with good leverage, and he's got good hands. And basically what we teach all those guys to do, he has that.
What about with Titus Howard and the moving around? I know we discussed that. Where do you like him as a head coach right now? Do you like him mostly right tackle? Do you get him in a particular position?
Well, we don't really have a position exactly for him right now as far as all those guys. We're basically going to continue to move them guys around and just make sure that they know all those positions. The thing we can say about it, you got to be flexible in the offensive line. You got to be able to go left tackle, right guard. You got to be able to go right tackle, left guard, right tackle. You got to be able to do that, and that's the versatility that we got to have up there. Because basically, you only carry so few guys, so you got to be able to be able to go multi positions there.
If you put your roster together, when you have a quarterback with Tyrod's skill set, is it more important to be deep at running back or tight end, just when a guy is kind of more mobile, maybe isn't throwing the ball downfield?
Well, the thing about having mobility back there is that, the last thing that the defense wants to know is that when it's third down and you got a guy back there, that you got everybody covered down the field. When you got a guy that can use his feet to be able to get you positive yardage, that's a plus. And when you got guys back there that basically don't have that, then what ends up happening is they know he's going to throw the ball, they know the ball is going to come out, and the last thing you want to do is they don't account for him. They don't account for him in that particular situation.
But when you want more of like a run-oriented attack, or more emphasis on the run like you discussed, does that increase kind of how much you're going to prioritize?
Well, that also helps because that gives you an extra guy back there that that basically when that happens, that can do what running backs does with his feet.
The Texans have never had a kickoff returner like Andre Roberts. How much can he affect your field position? What do you expect out of him?
Well, he's been so productive during his career, and we brought him here for that reason, John. I mean, and basically we expect him to be an offensive weapon for us, kickoff returns, whatever we have him doing from a punt return deal. And, that same production that he's got, that has been a Pro Bowl player through his career, we're expecting the same thing from him here.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
I think you just said it. That's what I'm trying to bring. Help out the field position battle, get our offense in a good position so they don't have to drive the length of the field. But a lot of that, too, is going to depend on, our core special teams players. And we got a lot of guys in here that Serio brought in, and we should be pretty decent. It's just a new opportunity, and that's how I take it. Even when I'm with the same team, I take it as a new opportunity every single year to get better. And coming here, for me, is just a new opportunity. And like I said, they brought a lot of good special teams guys in here, so I know they're going to focus on that, and we're going to try to be great this year.
Do you have a personal approach, strategy in returning?
Absolutely, but I can't give that away. So, unfortunately, I can't tell you everything, but I do, for sure.
Before you got out on the practice field and you on the sideline, I saw a moment with you and I believe it was Nico Collins, and you seemed like you were coaching him up on the sideline. What do you think about Nico as a player, and what kind of has been your impact on a young guy like that?
Nico is a really good athlete. He's going to be special when he gets it together. He's coming to a new team, new area, new offense. So he still has a lot to learn, but he's a really good athlete, and if he keeps his head down, he's going to be special.
How much pride do you take in getting voted to the Pro Bowl every year?
A lot of pride. As a player, you want to make the All-Pro team, and the Pro Bowl is a bonus. But I take a lot of pride in being the best in the league and try to be the top in the league every single year that I'm playing.
Are there things with the new rules changes in the return game? Have you discovered things in the offseason maybe that people wouldn't have discovered, like over time? Do you find little edges?
I wouldn't necessarily say in the offseason, but during the season, how it's changed from where they're kicking it off at, guys not moving before the kickoff, obviously moving to the 25-yard line, and different punters and what they're trying to do to me now. It's definitely changed, but like I said before, I'm not going to give you all of what I know and what's changed, so just keep that to myself. It's funny. I'm going to answer that the same way I answer these questions. You can't give all your secrets away. A lot of treatment, a little bit of luck. This NFL league is injury. You're going to have an injury here and there, but a little bit of luck. Try to stay away from concussions. Try to stay away from those big hits, right? And I try to do my best with that every year.
Maybe in a general sense, like how do you view success from like the job that you do?
Well, there's obviously numbers that I view that at, but overall in special teams, just helping the team get positive field position. Starting from the 25 is nice, I guess, on kickoff, but starting from 30, 35, 40, 50-yard line is a lot better.
Tell us the secret to playing Madden.
You know what? I don't even play Madden anymore. It's got too complicated for me. I used to play. I used to get some wins, but now I get beat up too much, so I just put it down.
Hey, RJ, with you being one of the older veterans on this team, do you have some of the young guys like Nico Collins and Anthony Miller coming to you for advice on how to be successful in this league?
Absolutely. I talk to Nico a lot. He's a drafted player, and Anthony's just coming here. So talk to those guys a lot about just being a pro, but they'll get it. They'll come along.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, Shaq.
Yeah, I talked to him. We just talking about our times at Clemson, bringing back old members. The time we could have won a national championship, so it's always.
Is he in the building during, I know he hasn't been out here practice, but has he been in the building during the week?
Sure, I can't tell you. I don't know. I just be worried about where I be at. I seen him time to time, but I can't really tell you where he be at.
So how have you transitioned into this new team, this new scheme? How have you approached your position here with them?
Oh man, scheme is similar to what I played at Buffalo. Same, matter of fact, that's probably when I had one of my best years. But new team I've been a part. When a new team came up there, and just basically got to take one day at a time. They trying to change the culture and things about the building. Trying to bring a great group of guys in. So, but when the time like that, you just got to take one day at a time and try to get 1% better as a team and as an organization every day.
How would you evaluate y'all's position group right now, the defensive line? Things seem to be gelling out there.
Oh yeah, this group deep. You got a lot of big guys that played a lot of ball in this league. Help teams win games. It's just been a fun group. It's a competition in that room. So it's been going great. Well, the guys they keep, it's going to be wonderful because you got a lot of guys. Each and every guy can play in there, and they don't help their team in the past.
Knowing David Culley from before, what do you think about him being a head coach now? What do you see in him that you didn't see before?
You'd see a little different side from being an offensive coordinator and now, but he's the right guy for this job. He's ready to lead his team. He bring the energy every day for us. And, we feed off him. So he's the right guy for this job, man. I'm excited to see what he do with it.
The past week has basically been, aggressive, attacking kind of defense up front. I mean, how would you define what y'all's approach is on the defensive line?
Man, our approach is, like you said, be attack the set a new line of scrimmage, affect the quarterback in any way, if that's getting sacks or putting pressure on it. We got a great back seven, so I mean, with this defense, you can just tack. You don't gotta think about no blocks or anything you gotta worry about. So, I mean, that's the great part about being in the 4-3 defense.
Was it like a lot of reactionary kind of, or like you're kind of trusted and reactionary?
Oh yeah. 4-3. You put it on your players as the players to go make plays. It's a little different from a 3-4.
Shaq, Miami, similar to here, kind of turned over the roster a lot when you were there, the year before you were there too. How do you go about you think, establishing a culture as a team when there are so many new guys now, not a lot of people have been there for a while?
Yeah. Like you said, I was part of Miami when they had a bunch of new guys too. It's the same, man. It's just like those tough times in camp define your team. Like we going out here grinding together for one another, each other. This define your team, and this is a true test of how your team gonna be. And this been a great camp so far. We done got out there. Our offensive line, D-line going at it. Going against Lamry and those guys. Lamry, the best in the NFL, the best I'm probably gonna go against all year, and then in practice every day. So going against the competition of those guys, man, that changed the culture, and I think it's be great around here.
Do those environments with a lot of new guys, does it feel? How can you kind of sense day-to-day it feels distinctly different from like other teams that are part of?
You got to think about it. I mean, everybody from all the players come from different places, so we just understanding each other. That's why we come out here. I mean, in any other sports, that's why football is a great sport. It's a team sport, so you get guys from different culture to come out here and play with each other and make one big team and try to do something special at the end of the year, and that's win the Super Bowl. I mean, that's what makes it special about it.
Do you feel like you guys up front, you can set the tone for the defense?
Oh, yes, sir. It starts with the defensive line, offensive line, and football. The defense line is going to set the tempo, how far this team go and this defense goes. So, man, we scratch to those guys that, not even me, even with the guys that's been here, be done. Those guys we scratch to this group is like, it's going to start with us at front. This team going to lead how we play. If we play good, this team will play good.
Obviously, they want to boost the sacks here, but how do you approach pass rushing? How do you look at it?
It's about winning your one-on-ones, man. And in the days they're gonna put you in the matchup, and what you need to be is, but in the day it's about winning your one-on-ones, and it's great about being back in the 4-3. You get a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and things like that.
It seems like it's pretty wide open to get a spot on the line, but like, do you think it's deep enough with the rotation, and like, how do y'all approach that as a group to kind of keep you guys fresh?
Oh man, that's next man up. It's the lead, man. It's next man up. That's what's good about this 4-3. That's what's good about being a D lineman. You plug in and out. You can go hard for your 5, 6, 7 plays. Bring another D line, he go hard, and you just feed off each other, man. That's how it's about.
Last year in Miami, when they were going between a veteran and a young quarterback, did you guys chat about that at all on the defensive side of the ball?
Oh, we couldn't control what was going on outside the ball. Though any guy we had in there, we was gonna do our part on the defense end. If we stop teams from not scoring, and it'd be on us. So we ain't never talk about none of that. Both of those guys was great, man. Fix Magic and Tua, both of those guys was great, man. When they both got their time came, they both made plays.
Anybody on the D-line that you connected with mostly yet?
Man, I connected with all these guys. You know, like I said, I know a lot of these guys before I got here. So me and Jordan was in the same division, but I connect with all these guys, man. They brought me in well since I've been here, so I appreciate that.
Have y'all developed a friendly rivalry with the offense yet, considering that a lot of the practices we've seen, y'all kind of in the more dominant side of the ball?
Now, at the end of the day, we trying to get them better. They trying to get us better, man. At the end of the day, man, it's our biggest thing around here is a team. So that's how we trying to make one big team, and whatever we got to do to get those guys good and get us great, that's what we're going to do, man. We want to go far this year.
Thanks, Jack.
Yes, sir.
Too early on, but when it didn't work out, I just set my mind on, being with the Chicago Bears, but it literally happened at the last second, like a day before camp, honestly. So, I've had to learn everything very fast, but everybody here has, really helped me out a lot. So I thank them for that.
What is the biggest adjustment for you coming in? I know obviously your system, teammates, but what would you say has been the biggest challenge the past week or so?
Football is football, man. But the plays, that's been my biggest adjustment. It's a new system, totally new system. So that's been something I had to pick up on fast in order to get in there and play.
This is a fresh start, just to have a chance to kind of do what you're thinking.
That's exactly what it is, a fresh start, a new opportunity for me to show what I can do. And the coaches here, they believe in what I can do 100%. And, that's all I wanted, an opportunity. And that's what they're giving me.
About your time in Chicago, what do you feel like led to the trade? Just what when you in your conversations with the Bears, what do you feel like led up to?
On both ends, we just felt like it was best for the team. You know what I'm saying? I've had some tension with the coaches, tension with upstairs. But they want me to succeed at the end of the day, and I hope they have a great season as well. So we broke it off with no bad blood, and it was very professional.
Did you regret the way your season ended in the playoffs last year?
You said what?
Did you regret the way your season ended in the playoffs last year?
Oh, yeah, of course I regret that. I let that guy get under my skin to the point where, I put hands on him. But, it's a new Anthony Miller this year. I'm approaching everything, very professional. It's an important year for me as well, contract year. But I love football, too. So anything that would take me off the field, I'm not going to do anymore. So.
How much has Farad helped you working with him?
Oh, he's helped me a lot. He's a seasoned veteran. He knows the ins and outs of this offense. And he tells me where he wants me to be when he throws the ball, and he's just an amazing quarterback, and we're gonna get a lot of work in.
Do you think your transition to your position of strength on this team? You've got a lot of guys.
For sure, we got a lot of weapons, and we're still putting the pieces together. We're still finding out what everybody can do and where they're gonna play, what positions. It's really a competition. That's what the coaches are saying. But, we're sticking together. If one doesn't know the play, we'll tell them, you know what I'm saying? So it's no bad blood within the receiver room.
He can help you with the transition?
For sure. That's actually my boy. You know what I'm saying? We've been great teammates so far. And, every time he makes a play, I'm happy for him. Every time I make a play, I make a play, he's happy for me. So, like I said, we're just here to help each other.
How would you say maybe y'all might go about getting open differently, or how might y'all be different as stoppers?
I mean, if you watch us, it's really similar. We're both sudden with our moves. We're both really quick. We both know how to work in tight spaces. Both got good hands, so we're real similar, man.
How much does it change the environment when there are a lot of guys in this team who are like you, either going to be in the last year of their contract or on a one-year deal and are all kind of like new to the team?
You say, how's it different?
How does it change the environment compared to maybe like what it was like felt like in Chicago? Does it feel any different?
Not really, because in this league, everybody knows they have to be on their best game. On their P's and Q's each and every day. Have to know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll get cut. You'll be out of here. You'll be somewhere else. So that's my mentality, even if it wasn't my contract year. So.
If you were to transition to this offense, I mean, what have you had to adapt to the most?
Like I said, the plays. It's a totally new system from any system I've been in. But like I've said, the coaches, the players, everybody within the offensive system has, really helped me, done everything they can, whether it be a one-on-one walkthrough with my coach or anything like that, extra time, anything. They've helped me out a lot.
Before camp started to run, talk to us about how important it is to get the ball out quick and how y'all have a lot of quick concepts. Now, how important is your position going to be in sort of that approach to the offense?
Well, everyone's position is important, but as far as myself, I'm in the slot, so I got a lot of intermediate routes, short routes. So getting the ball out quick, that would pertain to me in my position. So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure we sync up well, so we can be as successful as we want to be.
The strengths of your game.
The strengths of my game, I can do everything. I can't tell you one thing that I can't do.
Anthony, we've talked to a couple of teammates about you. A couple of them called you shifty. Do you think that's a good word to use for your skills?
Yeah, that's a good word. I don't like to, just toot my own horn and say everything I can do, you know what I'm saying? But I can do everything, man. So
Motivation's not hard to find right here.
right there, man. Yeah, man. I'll just be my guy. Say hey. This is my guy. He just turned 1. His name is Anthony too. Oh, you grabbing the mic? Say something, man. You want to say something? He talks all the time, but he's nervous today. So, yeah, this is more than my motivation right here. So.
This your only child? Or
Only child. Yep. Thank you so much. All right, guys.
Thank you.